for example, yes, I love that rascal, and I have from the first moment, and I know that, now, and after 32 years, I still love her, like very, very, very deeply. But have I done some other things? Yep. And I admire this brother, like, wholeheartedly for his effort, because we all, make some mistakes, especially when we're young, and that kind of thing. And sometimes marriage is the mistake that we make.
Exactly.
All what I bring to the table. I mean, you don't want me to dummy up and be stupefied, you know what I'm saying? But a strong black woman should also be able to respect their man and affirm their man. For me, Michael, I get mixed messages. I'm just being straight up. I get mixed messages. I want a strong black woman, and then when you start being strong, then you're angry as hell. You know what I'm saying?
But at some point, you need to kind of not bow down to your man, but understand that no matter what, your man is the leader of that household. And women don't want to hear that. They want to hear, women don't want to hear, women want to hear, I make more money than you, so I run this thing. Or
But don't pick and choose when you want to be the man of the household. If you're the man of the household, be the man of the house.
I've been married, man, for a minute, and I know it's supposed to be married way longer than I have. But the trip part about it, to me, just last night, I don't care. Every time I say something, if I say I'm gonna take a left right here, I be damned if she don't say you gotta go right.
I've met women, I've been on Comic View, the Stellar Awards, all that stuff. I've met women that drop dead gorgeous. And ain't no Jesus in them. And they mean, and selfish, And you like, girl, you get ugly every minute.
The craziest thing Chris Rock ever said, he says you can't win an argument with the woman. The woman doesn't care whether the argument is sane or not. She just has to get a point across. And it doesn't matter where the argument goes and how insane it gets. The fact that I need to be right. I know the sky's blue, but I'm going to tell you it's black and you're doing it right. And it doesn't matter what the man is saying.
I need to know your expectations of me. You see, I'm the type of woman that will stand with you, by you, and for you. I'll support you, comfort you, and yes, love you. For you to become my king, you must first treat me like your queen. My love is just too strong to categorize, and love such as that will have you mesmerized. But first, I need to know if you will embrace a monogamous relationship, or are you just another brother talking the talk and not walking the walk, lying and smiling at the same time while you're trying to get my panties down so you can scandalize and dishonor my name? No, my brother, I'm not falling for that game. Yes, you got my attention, but before I give my affection, I need a bit more information. The man I need to lift me higher must have a relationship with God. He must know when to fall to his knees to gain the spiritual strength needed when going through adversities. I need a man with the wisdom of Solomon, the strength of Samson, the praise of David, the radicalness of Malcolm, the humbleness of Martin, the sexiness of Denzel, and the insightfulness of Barack. Are you that man?
In Georgia, in Atlanta, women are coming up, and these women have made it, and they got it going on. They got careers. I see them coming to my dealership. Their credit scores are incredible. Their cars they're driving are incredible. Their houses. And in their mind, I don't need a man for nothing. And that's what they're embedding in every other one of their friends.
But that may not be the reality of the world in which they really live in. That's
but they're starting to believe it. At some point, women...
I don't believe that they believe it.
I think that's what they may
I believe they've been forced. They've been forced to live that truth.
Right.
Because when they're in a relationship, things just
Why don't you want me? Surely this can't be the depths of your conversation. How you're gonna make it wet, how good it's gonna get, and then penetration. Don't you understand that I've done everything that I could possibly do to show myself true to you? From the very beginning of time, I was given to you from the divine. You were given to me, and I was given to you. I was given to you, and you were given to me. From birth into the grave, I've been there for you when we were kings and queens in Africa until the time when we were actually slaves. I'm the one that put the salve on your back, but yet now you're giving me a complex. Now you're sitting up there screwing me and then want to say who's next. Telling me how big it is that my thighs got me going to the doctor to check beautiful brown eyes. And then I'm in the barber shop or maybe the beauty salon for over 3 hours trying to get this gorgeous kinky hair straight. And then going to the gym for 2 hours so that I can lose some weight because of the fact that I gave birth to your firstborn son. But then you tell me that I'm not the one? How could you sit up there and hurt me? Why is it that you don't want me? And then you turn around and desert me. Everything that I can possibly think about, I've given to you. And then you say that I'm emotional. Well, maybe it's because you get a little bit dramatic when a nigga won't get it. And then you're trying to tell him how much you love him, because from out of the very pits of my soul, I love you so much I tend to lose control. But you say that you don't understand, black man, and I've given you everything that I can possibly can, but yet you don't want me. Why is it that you don't love me? What is it about me that you don't seem to see? Is it, or could it possibly be, that when you look into my eyes, you hate the you in me that you see? Or maybe it's that the fact of my complexion doesn't give you any longer an erection. You have to now go for what is right because you say that she's right, but yet I feel as though she's uptight. She has it a little bit better than me. You seem to leave me. You seem to deceive me. And then you have the nerve to tell me that I'm an overachiever, that I'm not a believer because I don't believe in you when I've given you and done everything that I can possibly do. So why is it that you don't want me to?
What are some of the setbacks that you feel that women have to prevent them from having a successful marriage and or relationship?
I never met a lady who didn't work, except the first one, and that was okay.
Because most women don't even say to their men, you know what, I appreciate you. Women
you say
do
that
not
again?
do that.
Can you say that again? I'm filming.
Don't edit this and put it out there.
No,
The
he's
average
right.
woman will not walk, when a man walks in the house,
He's right.
the average woman will not even just take his coat and go, kiss him on the cheek and go, how was your day? Or you know what? I was sitting around and just appreciate everything you built up for us and our family. Now, you know what? And even if the woman is the one making the more money and maybe doing a little bit more, she still got to say it to that man.
I need you to show me. I need you to take, when you see the trash in the bathroom, the little trash can in the bathroom, and you know it's Thursday. I need you to take all the trash out and do that. Because to me, you know that's an act of service. That shows me that you care about me. If you know, that's an extra thing I don't have to do. That's an extra thing. It's an extra thing that I don't have to do. If you see that my car, look and see, baby, when's the last time you had your oil changed in your car? Why do I, as the woman, have to take my car to the mechanic? I think that is an act of service. That shows me that you care about me. I am riding your children around in that car. Okay, so I believe that if you see my tires are worn or things like that, those are things. Cause see,
that's something that you should know how to do.
I should know how to do it, but if I'm and like a man should know how to mop the floor, but they don't mop it.
First of all, when you get up at 6:30 in the morning with the kids, take the kids to school, and then you go to work, you don't see that vehicle until 8 o'clock at night when you get home from work. You don't know. I don't know what's going on. You know, she's pointing this exactly at me, and I'm not talking around the bush. I'm talking to Gina here. Gina is full of it because I don't see that BMW until Sunday when we go to church.
But hold on.
And when am I supposed to take the car to the mechanic? I'm at work.
Hold on. Now I will compliment. I will say with Gina. I will go on Gina's side with this. I'll say this one thing, Cal. I will say it because I know a lot of men who's in your same situation who will go to work first thing in the morning, not come home till dark. But at some point,
every day she ain't gonna wake me up.
Okay.
She ain't gonna pick me out the
what
bed.
I'm saying, at some point, even with me and her, every once a month or so, we'll switch cars. Babe, give me your car. I want to see how it drives. And I'll drop it off at the mechanic while I'm at work because I just know that she's not gonna be capable of that.
Is that if you're not whole within yourself, and you bring another human being in to try to make you whole, and that's another problem I think a lot of American inculcated women